So I completely forgot I was playing this. Kingdom Hearts 3.
If I remember right, the old mansion's out past the woods.
Yeah, I completely forgot where I left off. Apparently, we have to go to the mansion, which I just got a map. Okay, where's the woods? Where do I go? Oh, here we go. I'm a little familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2. There's a no shit. Never mind. Spoke entirely too soon. Thanks, Donald. We gotta go through the sewers. But yeah, no, I completely forgot I was playing this. It was fucking last year, I think. A year, like a half, like 6 months ago. I think I stopped playing this. Mainly because I don't know, just things came up and I started playing other games and I get a little distracted sometimes. Um, but yeah, I picked this up yesterday thinking, oh, I haven't played that in a while. Let's pick that up. And I remembered I was playing it on my YouTube channel, and yeah, here we are. So, for those of you who like Kingdom Hearts, this is the third one. I don't. Well, I have the first two, and I have every other Kingdom Hearts in between. It's just, did I skip a lot of this shit? Oh, I probably did. Oh yeah, this is where we meet Remy, the rat. Fucking the rat that cooks the food. Yeah. Hold on, there's plot.
What's that?
Oh. Heartless!
What do you think they're up to?
Look! On that branch! The Heartless have him surrounded!
Oh no!
Gotta help the rat.
Yeah!
So yeah, the Remy is part of this whole mini game where you cook food to. It has like these food have like different properties like buffs and like shit like that. And I could never do it, so I just didn't try after after a while. But yeah, I just stopped trying it after a while because I got frustrated. Goofy Bonnie Oh. There we go. Get him, Goofy! Alright, yeah, but I have been playing the first one. I restarted it again. Because I get bored sometimes, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just erase all my progress and start over. Probably not the best idea, because fucking getting the ultimate Keyblade in the first one takes some fucking doing. At least for me, anyway. A lot of grinding and shit like that. Yeah, but this one's not so bad. This one's not so bad. This one's a little easier because you're fucking OP as shit in this one. I don't know how loud this is. Let's hope it's not too loud. God, how many Heartless are there? Fuck. Can you just leave me alone already? Flame Force. There we go. See, there's only 2,000 Heartless to defeat. It's not so bad. Also, I've been recording
Take care.
River City Girls, and I get so invested in that those episodes run like half hour. So, for any of those people who watch that, I apologize for all that.
Whoa! What is?
Whoa! Looky! That little feller's parked on your head.
Huh? Would you cut that? Whoa! Huh?
Sora, you've been headshot.
You know, maybe he wants you to pick up the fruit for him.
Okay, that's fine, but I can do it by myself.
Also,
I
I
just
like the
need to
fact they
collect the
got
fruit?
Haley Joel Osment to come back to do this.
Right then.
Because I was afraid they'd pull a Metal Gear Solid where they got some other dude
So,
to do it.
what are you gonna do with all this anyway? Huh?
Oh,
Well, okay. You be careful going home.
see you around.
So yeah, that's something I won't be getting into right now, but
Next stop, the mansion.
I really don't like the cooking mini games.
That little fella sure seemed happy.
Do I have any magic attacks? Oh, I do, but they're shit. What am I doing? Oh,
Try this.
yeah. All right. So yeah,
Take this.
I like I was saying before, I completely forgot about this game, and
It's over.
I don't imagine a lot of people waiting on me to play this, because I don't think anybody at first was watching it anyway. But I'm gonna play it anyway, because I go off of just instinct sometimes. And I feel like playing this, and I do it, and that's just how I plan my playthroughs out. So they're not so they're kind of discombobulated and shit, but you know, I don't really care because I don't want it to feel like work, because it's not. It's something that I like doing, even if nobody's watching. Which, like I said, it's not really. It's almost. It is important, obviously, but I'll just do what I do and hope it just pays off for myself. Hope everybody likes it too. So, but yeah. I finished this game when it first came out. Like, I had it for like 3 days, and
I see it. That building up ahead.
I had it for like 3 days, and I finished the story. And then I went back through, completed everything else, and then I collected all the items, all the synthesis recipes and shit, and then I finally did the ultimate Keyblade, which was a pain in the goddamn ass because you have to do these challenges, these fantastic challenges. Oh, those were the worst. I hated it. But I did it eventually, and I got the ultimate Keyblade, and by that point it was fucking useless. Let me check something real quick. How long are these episodes usually? Because I forget. Also, if you're just jumping into this story, I suggest you don't, because
What do you think?
unless
guys?
you're familiar with
This place is
everything
even
else in this
creepier than I
game, in this
remember.
series,
Well, they do say that
it could
this
get a little
mansion is
confusing.
haunted.
20, 12, 11, 13, 14. Okay, so I can go a little longer.
Hey there.
Also, this dude,
Thanks for the
well,
heart
not him,
attack. Oh,
but one of his
what?
friends is wearing a
Did I
shirt that says
scare
Dog
you?
Street on it. That is actually from another Square Enix game called The Bouncer,
So how did it go?
and it's like
Did
a
you get
beat 'em
any
up.
leads?
It's a beat 'em up game, and
Nope.
I just remember it being so frustrating.
Total bust. Yep.
I don't
This
remember
old
what it was
mansion
about or what the story
is
was,
our
but
last hope.
the main character, the main bouncer that you play as, looks like Sora, and I think that's where they got his design from.
ready?
Another
But that's a
Twilight
game.
Town awaits.
If I can find it, I will play it on my channel, because that was a game that
Yeah.
the first game I played on the PS2 was The Bouncer. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye up for that one. But if anybody likes that game, let me know, because I completely forget what it's about. But let's just like I said, I'll keep my eye out for it, and hopefully I can buy it someday, because I can never find it again.
Here we go.
I mean, I've been skipping the.
The
I
password
think I was
was,
skipping the cutscenes before.
sea salt ice
I,
cream, right?
I don't know. Well, I know
Okay,
why,
I'm
but
in.
it's because
Let's get that
at that
transporter
point nobody gave a shit
working.
about Kingdom Hearts, and it was like months after it came out, and it was like everybody just stopped giving a shit. I'm sure
The
nobody gives a shit
transporter's been
either.
protected.
Whoever
Protected
doesn't
from
watch this
what?
anyway.
I
But
guess from us? We can't
I don't
use
know. I
it to
just
get
felt
to
like
the
playing
other
it.
Twilight Town.
I give a
Why
shit.
not?
So
It worked before. We sent Sora there.
Well, that was then. And this is now.
And there's no other way?
None that I know. Great.
these cutscenes kind of drag though.
Huh?
But I will watch them. Okay.
Hello, Sora.
This time anyway.
You wouldn't happen to be in front of a computer.
Huh? Well, yeah. But how'd you know that?
I was tinkering with Ansem's computer. You know, to decrypt the code that was left in it. And I noticed that someone had logged in from another terminal. I figured it might be you.
Oh, yeah, the log terminal.
You don't know any said.
Oh, and what? You do?
I know I haven't got a clue.
Then, who was it that logged in?
Oh, hi there.
I'm trying to think of another game that was
I'm the one who logged into the
kind of like
computer.
that Face Breaker.
Good.
Xbox
As long as
360.
it's
That
a
was pretty
user
good.
that we know we can trust.
That's another one. I don't think I'll play.
But I'm
Because it's
kind
more
of
like a
stuck
two-player
here.
game that
One of the
you
programs
play with
is
somebody and it's
protected,
fun.
So
By your
I
one
can't run it.
single player is
Which
just
program?
boring as shit.
Transporter to the other Twilight Town.
At least for that game.
It's the only way to find Roxas. You gotta help us.
Another Twilight Town? And a transporter? Okay. A virtual town inside the computer made of data.
A data
A lot of
escape.
these conversations
Tell
are
us.
fucking redundant as shit.
We've seen one. That's what we used once to investigate Jiminy's journal.
Maybe I can do something.
Pence, let's get a network set up. My address here is...
Okay, sharing is enabled.
Huh?
See,
Were you able to fix it?
I'm kind of
Now that our two
remembering why I
computers have
skipped the
been
cutscenes in the
successfully
first
networked
place.
together,
Because
I can
they
take
are
control of
long
the terminal
as
there and
shit.
change the
And
privileges.
especially in the early game where it's establishing a bunch of bullshit. Like I said, it's confusing and you'll get lost if you're not familiar with any of the other games, which I've only ever played fucking 1, 2, Dream Drop Distance, and Chain of Memories, and that's it. Anything else between that is just, I couldn't get into. So I was a little lost, but I kind of read through a bunch of transcripts and shit
what's
like
next?
that. But yeah, I kind of got caught up, and it's still, even knowing everything, it's still convoluted as fuck. So don't be discouraged if you're lost, because everybody's lost.
So, you think you can bring Roxas back?
Ansem!
It's Ansem. He's from the first game, and this dude's from the second game.
Semnus!
Roxas never have existed in the first place. What you seek is impossible.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
And in the unlikely event you did manage to separate the two, where is it you think you can put his heart?
Well, Roxas used to live in the other Twilight Town, right? So, I'm just gonna put him back there.
Do you even realize what you are saying? The other Twilight Town is just data.
A heart can live anywhere,
Why are you
even
trying to
inside
help these
data.
dudes?
There are hearts all
Why is the
around
bad
us.
guys giving the good guys advice?
Ansem and
I
Zemnis
don't
used to
care.
be.
I don't know. I don't care. That's why. Okay, now I remember why. Okay. I'm gonna start maybe skipping some of the cutscenes. God damn.
Here we go.
Stop hitting me. But yeah. I think I'm kind of remembering why I stopped playing this. Because a lot of this early game bullshit is just bullshit. Especially if it's not. Because I don't know, maybe it's just my own inability to pay attention to this shit. But if it's not part of the Disney worlds, then it's not very interesting. Oh, I got a recovery. Okay, good. But I don't know. Maybe it's just like I'm just bored. I get bored because it's not interesting. But I do like these games. They're just kind of exposition heavy, very exposition heavy. So forgive me for skipping some of this shit because I don't know. I can't take it, especially if it's not the Disney shit. Also, when I get to it, was it Arendelle? I'm skipping that shit. You'll know when I get to it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a while. But
Herc said,
I can't. I'm pretty sure even if I played the
with all
scene,
my heart.
I'd get copyright striked. So I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, then all my heart it is. I'm getting Roxas out.
Okay, that's all we need to know. So apparently Roxas's heart is in Sora's heart, and they need to separate the two. But I'm gonna call this an episode because I don't want these to drag on too long. I will see you in the next one.